Welcome to Parallel Universe at 59. What really happened to Don Lemon is just plain sad. Not because of one single moment, but because of how quickly a powerful public voice can be reduced to silence. For years, Don Lemon was one of the most recognizable faces in American cable news. Calm, confident, and unapologetically direct, he became a symbol of late-night political commentary in a deeply divided era. Yet behind the polished studio lights and confident delivery, his journey tells a much more complicated and painful story. Born on March 1, 1966, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Don Lemon rose through journalism the hard way. He worked local news, covered tragedies, and earned credibility long before national fame arrived. When he joined CNN, his intelligence and commanding presence quickly stood out. Over time, Don Lemon Tonight became a staple for millions, especially during moments of national crisis. He wasn't just reporting the news. He was shaping conversations. But with visibility came pressure. The higher Lemon rose, the narrower the space became for mistakes. Every word was scrutinized, every opinion dissected. In an age where social media never forgets, controversy followed him closely. Critics accused him of crossing lines, while supporters praised his honesty. The line between journalist and personality slowly blurred, leaving him vulnerable in a media world that offers little forgiveness. The turning point came suddenly. In 2023, Don Lemon's departure from CNN marked the end of an era. Not with celebration, but with confusion and silence. Years of loyalty, rating success, and public influence vanished almost overnight. For someone whose identity was deeply tied to his voice and platform, the loss was more than professional. It was personal. The studio that once amplified him no longer needed him. What made the moment especially painful was how public it was. Careers often end quietly behind closed doors, but Lemon's unfolded in real time, debated online by strangers who never knew him. The same spotlight that built his legacy now magnified his fall. In the aftermath, Lemon faced the reality many public figures fear most: being relevant one day and questioned the next. At 59, Don Lemon stands at an uncertain crossroads. No longer anchored to a nightly show, he is left to redefine himself outside the machine that once shaped his identity. Reinvention is possible, but it is never easy, especially when the world expects you to disappear. The sadness of his story lies not in disgrace, but in displacement. Watching someone who once mattered deeply struggle to find where they belong next. Don Lemon's journey is a reminder of how unforgiving modern fame can be. One moment, you are a voice for millions. The next, you are a headline about what went wrong. And sometimes, the quiet after the noise is the hardest part of all.